So, looks like we are officially live on Twitch and YouTube, according to the application that we're using right now. I'm not really sure if it's working. I'll have to check all this stuff out later. And for any of those 12 of y'all, I know because Twitch gives me the analytics. 12 of y'all watched me on my first live ever. It was an hour and 10 minutes. And in the world of learning, I thought I was recording that. I thought it was going live to two places. I thought a lot of things. I did figure out how to interact with the chat. Got that kind of figured out, but it was not practical while using just one phone. I did have it work for a little bit. But then when you go to like write something in the chat and do anything, I closed the live multiple times. I don't know how it stayed going. I had to switch phones, get back to it. Not what I expected at all. So for me, from now on, when we're doing this, I'm going to use my laptop, a second phone, or something dedicated so that way when I'm dealing with the chat, I'm not confused and the phone that's recording will stay the phone that's recording. I'm also really curious on the difference because this is the iPhone 17 Pro Max that we are live with right now. And yesterday we went live with the iPhone 12 Pro from back in the day because I just upgraded and this is the new phone. So this was the setup that we were live on yesterday. 12 Pro, tripod action. So you'll notice that we have a GoPro now. I got a separate charger because these little batteries never last that long and they just get hot anyways inside the GoPro. So we're gonna plug this. You can see the cords in the back. Be plugged into the back of the GoPro, keeping the temperatures down so I could run it probably 8-10 hours out in the sun. Right now I get 3 hours and it trips out. But we have gotten some 8-hour days popped out and it has worked. So that was pretty cool. I mean, I can personally tell how much more crisp this is. This reverse camera on the Pro Max is just bonkers. Bloop. Okay, so you know what I should have done? I should have opened that phone and got the chat going in there so I know what I'm doing. Let's go see over here. What do we got? Media playlists, and not quite sure. What's up, David? I'm on my second official live. I don't know if you're seeing me on YouTube or Twitch because I am using an application that lets me do two at the same time. So we'll see how that all works out and how it's going. But yeah, this is huge, man. David, if you haven't followed us or heard about us or know about me, after tomorrow, you're going to be like, bro, I was on his second live ever. I saw. He was telling us it's happening tomorrow on Saturday. It's posted live. It's going on. I can't even tell you who's posting it. I can give you a hint. It's the most famous person on the internet. And I wish I was the most famous person on the internet. In my head, I'm the most famous person on the internet. But the video coming out tomorrow is with the most famous person on the internet. So, Phillips Driveways, we're on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. I don't care where you go, you're going to find us. You'll see some of the videos. Project X is what I have been calling it for the last, I want to say 2 weeks. I've been working on the project for a few months. So super intense, super fun. Very excited about what we've been able to do and create, connections, relationships. If y'all don't know Alvea Sanctuary, Maya and Connor are some of the most amazing people I have ever met. They're truly my friends. It's been years now we've been working together. And they just raised $1 million in 3 days. Sunday, they put out the Pixel program to save the wolves. For $1 million, we figured 6 months to a year, be able to get stuff going. We're done. The $1 million is raised. We're figuring out. I told them straight up they need to do $10 million on the next one because there's so much more to be done. But we'll see what they do because I'm not in control of the whole system. I'm just a hustler and I build stuff because that's what I do. Make things with machines, power, and then of course I'm in the office, aka Man Garage, aka my palace, which is little motorcycle obsessed in here, but I'm motorcycle obsessed, if you can understand. Harley Davidsons are so much fun, and my mother told me I couldn't ride a street bike, so I just bought a whole bunch of Harleys and just never stopped. I always listen to my mom. It's very important. A very important way to live. So, as I was talking, we got some of the coolest stuff we're about to start doing with footage. Because as I showed you a second ago, I got these 3 new suction cups. We got the 6-inch, a 3-inch, and a 4.5-inch. The 4.5-inch, we have experience from a few people who've used it, and it's held up the $6,000 camera, not falling off the side of a car, even though everyone was scared. So we know it's possible, but this big bad boy right here can guarantee that Jay's bad boy camera won't ever get hurt. But that for GoPros, I think this little guy is going to be my best friend. But I don't know, because it also came with a phone mount. You see that? So you got what? GoPro mount, phone mount, and whatever I want to mount on this guy right here. It came with a few options, I'm pretty sure, in the box. I wasn't worried about that. It was more about what's the right one, what's going to be better for what we're about to do, because I want all the machines to be able to see different angles. I want POVs from inside. I want you to see the employees shaking and baking, doing their thing inside the machines. I want you to see me inside the trucks when we're bringing equipment to places. We want one in the Freightliner. So, so what we're going to try and do with Connor, I'm very excited about this weekend. We're going to go hang out with Connor for pretty much like 3 days. Just going to go live out at Alveus, probably camp out there. Driving so far, might as well just stay there is what I'm thinking, because there's so much to do. The job the guys are working on, it's about a 1,000-foot driveway. Nothing too crazy for us. It's a very normal thing. So the guys will be able to do that without me from here. I brought all the machines there. I'm just going to let the crew do their thing. And I'm going to hang out at Alveus probably all weekend. Tomorrow's going to be bonkers. I'm going to have everyone at the house. We're going to be partying. It's the drop of the video. I almost said stuff. I'm live. You can't hide live. I don't know how it works. Like, so does live people, that means they can be recording. So it's like, even though I think I'm live and it's not going anywhere, this can go out on other people's pages. So I have to be very careful in my excitement today to not tell you who, what, and where. Because those are 3 things that I assigned a lot of documentation that I can't say nothing until tomorrow's video pops. And then I will not shut up forever, because everyone's life's changing, and I'm really excited about it. Really, really excited. So, who would have thought? Who would have thought I'd ever be live streaming? I mean, let's look at that. That in itself is just bonkers to me. But here I am, out talking to the world, letting them know what I'm doing, what we're doing. There's so much cool stuff that's about to happen. So I just had a little cup of coffee. I actually just finished my cup of coffee. So I want another fresh, warm cup of coffee. I'm probably going to go post one more Fire Project X teaser video. I'll post it on 7 platforms. So you'll be able to see it on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, which is now X, Facebook, Instagram. Will I do LinkedIn? I'll probably do LinkedIn. And who knows what I'll do Nextdoor for that one, because Nextdoor doesn't matter for that kind of stuff. But yeah, this hype's going big. Thank you, Mr. David Higgins, 6437, for being up on this live right here. I know it's not a long one. I just really want to come out, test all the software, make sure it's working right. If you can give me a follow, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be excited. You can delete me later if you don't like it, but there's some dope stuff happening. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody, because it's going to be a big deal, very big deal. So thank you all so much, and we are ending this live at a quick under 10-minute run, so I can go get more coffee and get ready for the next, I think we might live stream for a couple hours straight. This is really just the big test to make sure I got everything lined up right and pick what tripods I want to use, get locked and loaded. Let's go.